Hi, Shavua Tov, everybody. Very interesting. We're going to learn all about something called the chatzav in due course, which is like a plant, like a bulb-shaped plant. But I'll leave you to this. Watch your space over the next minute, and we'll find out what exactly is this chatzav thing in itself. I'm holding the bulb here, but it's not going to be so much like that. Okay, friends, we're on 55 of Masechet Bava Batra, page 55. That's Nun, Hey in Hebrew, respectively, over here. And it actually is going to be interesting. This specific page of the Gemara discusses Rabbi Yochanan's approach to two types of divisions over here. There's something called a metzer, a pathway, and a chatzav, which we talked about at the beginning with the bulb. Some people call it a squill. It's a type of plant planted in order to separate between fields. Very interesting. According to great Rabbanim, such as Rabbi Asi, Rabbi Yochanan believes that simple separations like these would divide a field in the case of nichsei hager. What is this? When someone claims a field of a convert who passed away with no living heirs, let's just say, which we spoke about in yesterday's page. But not in cases of something like payah. What is payah? We know what this is. It's leaving a corner of the produce of one's field for the poor people, a charitable act which is commanded by the Torah. Or it could be tumah. What is that? If someone walked through fields and is not sure whether he entered a field where there was an issue of ritual defilement. Like, for example, different cases could be if it's corpse, a dead body, did the person become tameh or not? Okay, now Rabin actually came from Israel, the great Rabbi Rabin. He quoted Rabbi Yochanan as ruling that these two terminologies of metzer and chatzav would act as a separation between fields, even for payah and tumah. And so these things, like if someone's got a pathway or someone's got this bulb kind of plant, that can actually be used as separation between fields within regards to those things respectively. However, there's a point of disagreement over here, and it's based on whether these types of separations that are, let's say, neither natural boundaries, like natural boundary, natural will be a river, nor are they clearly made for the purpose of dividing the fields, like a fence? There's no fence over here. It's nothing there. Should be recognized as an official separation. According to Rabbi Asi, the great rabbi, we will accept it as such only in cases that are of rabbinic concern. For example, say you're taking possession of nichsei hager, where the concern is, let's say, something midoraita, something biblical. For example, payah and tumah. Those are two biblical commandments. We cannot accept these as divisions. However, Rabin understands that metzer and chatzav, these two things we're talking about, are acceptable boundaries in all cases over here. So now let's go on to it. I'm using the notes of Rabbi Adin Steinsaltz. So he loves to bring the terminologies of various different items and talks about chatzav. It could also be called as Yurginia maritima, or it's called a squill. It's a plant with a light bulb, let's just say, which produces an abundance of green leaves during the winter months. However, it will dry up in the summer time period, as we call it in Hebrew, the kites, the time of the kites. At the end of every summer, the chatzav itself sprouts tall stalks topped by small white flowers. Both the leaves and the bulb contain poisons, which keep animals from eating them. The dried bulbs were traditionally used in the production of medicine. The chatzav has a long root system because of its, let's say, sturdiness and its ability to grow again every single year. During ancient times, it was popularly used, let's say, to demarcate the boundaries of fields. It's a role that it still plays in traditional villages reported over in Israel also. So very, very interesting. This was page 55 of Masechet Bava Batra. I'd like to dedicate this Lilui Nishmat to Avihu ben Esther, and wishing all brachot from Israel. Shavua Tov Brach, and take care.